Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the latest episode of Hell on Wheels 61 Degrees. So, I overall enjoyed this episode because it's building more of a conclusion kind of way for the railroad portions of the show, focusing more on Bohannon's part in this episode, but also doing a pretty good amount for Durant as well. Because otherwise, why would we go there? We'd be more interested in Bohannon. So, Bohannon's is pretty much centered on this tunnel that they're trying to dig through this mountain range to get through for the railroad, and how it's slowed down to crawl ever since he went to look for his family. So his idea is to use nitroglycerin to do bigger blasts to get through more rock, better than black powder. And his partner, who's been pretty much heading up the labor division since he's been gone, is like, this isn't a good idea. He's worked with it before. It's very unstable. It's got to be kept at certain temperatures, otherwise it'll go off. So he's got a lot of reservations using this stuff throughout all of it. So he shows him how to mix a batch and everything, telling him that's how he lost his eye because people messing around with it, not paying attention, and boom. So they do their test, and one of the charges did not go off. So the one is like, hey, here's one, and then it blows him up and kills a few people. And his partner's like, I'm not doing it. No, this isn't good. I mean, we'd have to be working around the clock to try and even check to make sure that we've got live ones in there that we've got to try and blast out. And that pretty much sets the stage that he's going to be fired because they give him some other chance. Like, the head only gives him like one other chance. Like, all right, then you're fired. But I like that he made that choice because he chose to put his family before the railroad. And he's even talking to Bohannon about that. He's like, you know what? I was your only friend. Showing that Bohannon's put this railroad before everyone else. It's the only thing he's got to really drive him forward. But he does have May a little bit. Because in the episode it kind of shows them doing more of their stuff. At one point doing a really stupid thing of having sex on a table that's got nitroglycerin on it. It's like, that wasn't really smart. And we also see that Chang's kind of putting two and two together about May, because at one point Bohannon comes back, talks to May, and they're about to like do stuff on, but then Chang comes and like knocks on the door of the tent, and then Bohannon puts on the little show and everything. It's like, okay, all right. And then going through, Bohannon's able to get a pretty good amount into the rock, and then there's a charge, and he asks his partner as he's leaving what he should do. He's like, oh, drill a hole next to it, put another charge in, hope it doesn't blow. And him and May do that, and they blast it open, and they find other people on the other side of the tunnel. And then it's like, alright, the tunnel's good, but the thing is, I don't remember anyone saying that the company was digging from both sides, because they'd have to get people over that and do that. It's like, they could have killed those people. By rights, it should have killed those people. But it's getting the plot forward and getting it moving and making sure that the race is going on and everything. It's like, alright, this is pretty good stuff for Bohannon. We'll have to see how him and May get through everything that they're doing, but I don't know, Chang's probably going to do what he likes to do, what he thinks is best. And he's also getting into like deals with the railroad for like exclusive shipping rights and all that kind of stuff for the railroad, and for him to use that for laborers and all this other kind of stuff shipped from China. It's like, we'll have to see where his stuff's going, where he's going to be using his power and influence, and what his end game is. So then we get to Durant, and the situation has come to a head with the ranchers, and they're demanding the money that they paid, and he's like got no money. He's using schemes within schemes within schemes, and the woman that he's pretty much partnered with, for Cheyenne, is like, okay, I've got like $5,000 here, pay him off and everything, and then Durant comes with this bright idea for Mickey to have him be kidnapped, and that way they'll pay a ransom, and he's able, like, $250,000, and then use that to pay off everyone and get money. It's like, okay, and then Mickey's using his deranged family member to pretty much do this. While that's going on, we've got Delaney, the pretty much Bohannon's counterpart on this railroad, his wife is asking for a divorce, and it's like, oh god, it's really getting into him, and the reporter's there and trying to figure out all the stuff that's going on with Durant, and as Durant's on his train car and everything, Delaney and the reporter woman are like asking him about all this stuff, and then Mickey's family member comes in and gets unhinged and kills Delaney. And he's like, oh god, just take me, just take me. And this has completely messed up the scenario because now we've got dead people on our hands. And Mickey even explicitly stated there doesn't need to be bloodshed for this. And it's like, oh shit. This is gonna get completely out of control. And it's just insane what could happen because it could get into a standoff or Durant could get killed. We don't know what's going to be happening with that. I mean, usually he's a sleazeball and he's probably going to get out of it. But there's going to be repercussions for this because people have been killed. That's going to lead to probably more bloodshed and everything. And let's say if he even gets the money. And then another part that we got in the episode was Ava was able to barter with one of the army people to get that horse who's pretty spirited. And I don't know where that's going to go. It's nice to try and get to see her doing other stuff, but it's almost like, why is this even here? It's not furthering the plot, at least at the moment. So we'll have to see what's going on. So, those are my opinions on the episode. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.